Okay guys, turn 2 shooting, and it's carnage, carnage. So, start with Red Squadron over here. Hobby Kilovan got close enough to fire off his proton torpedoes at the turret. He scored 4 hits on it. He's taken a lot of damage. This is down to 1 hull point left now, so it could be gone next turn.
As it stands, unless we tweak the rules.
Yeah, unless we tweak the rules.
At the minute, the rules that you have to download are 4 hull points. We're playing it with 5 today.
5, give them a bit of a boost.
If we find that's too squishy, we might change it. Maybe.
See what happens. Then the second pilot here couldn't do anything because he's out of range, not within line of sight. Yep. The second Red Squadron pilot. He was shot up, we'll get to that in a bit. Then the last guy here, he took a shot at the AT-AT. He used his torpedoes as well. He rolled 3 hits on it. Yeah. So it's taken another 3 hits. It's down to having 2 hull points left.
So it's feeling the pressure.
It's feeling the pressure indeed. Then over here with the A-Wings. So the A-Wings couldn't really do anything. They basically shot forward. Nobody took a shot at them either. They're preparing themselves for the next turn. Now, over to Gold Squadron. Dutch Vander in the lead. Fired off his advanced proton torpedoes, range 5. All the way against this turret.
Let me just put in the range so you can see that.
Yep.
Oop, how cool that is.
So he fired it off and he scored 3 hits against it. So he's taken off 3 hull points from the turret.
So that's your 3 successes from that guy. Oh my goodness, he's down to 2. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we'll change it.
Maybe need to tweak them a bit better.
Of course I would say that being the Imperial player.
He tried then to use his astromech droid to get a same target lock again, so he had to roll a green dice. If he got an evade, he could re-target lock on the same ship. He failed, unfortunately, so he's got to get another target lock before he can shoot again. The other 2 Y-Wings couldn't do anything. They're out of range. So they sound pretty. And then, as soon as I fired off all my shots, Lloyd opened up, and yeah, it wasn't pretty.
Oh, turn 2 shooting! Let's see what's happened. Okay, so Kinnan's giving me a bit of a battering here. I've already taken, what's this, 4 damage points on this guy who currently has 5. So he's perilously on the edge. The AT-AT's perilously on the edge with 2. You've already splatted that guy in the first turn, so it was time to shoot back. This turret then took shots at, who did he shoot at? Was it this guy?
He shot at this guy here, yep.
Yeah, this guy, because he has results. So this turret rolled his range 4, I think it was at the time.
4, so it was 4 red dice.
Or was it range 3? It was range 3. So he just happened to... Oh, no, it is range 4, yeah.
It was range 4.
So he rolled range 4, got 3 hits, and some other result that we didn't keep track of.
Yep. I then had to roll 3 green dice, and I got 1 success, so I lost my 2 shields on that particular Red Squadron pilot.
Yes! Then we moved on into my ATST, took a crack at range 3. Yep. At this guy at the front. Who's your lead pilot here?
Hobby Kilovan.
I don't like him at all.
No, he's the guy who did the damage to the turret.
I scored 1 success.
And I scored Bupkis, so I lost 1 shield down on Hobby.
Brilliant. Then we moved on over to the AT-AT, who is actually in range 4, and just about has him in this really shallow arc of fire. He rolled off 4 dice.
Yep. Got
2 results.
And I then rolled my green dice, and I got 1 evade, and that was it. So I've lost another 1 hit, so I've lost down.
You've lost a lot.
I've lost a lot. I'm not looking good at this point. I'm worried about Hobby.
Moving over here, nothing else was in range, so no shooting from this side of the table yet. Coming back over to this turret that he's also pumping loads of torpedoes into. So you can see at range 5. I didn't expect him to fire off his advanced torpedoes. I thought he might wait until the next turn or 2 and try and take it out with regular torpedoes and save his stuff for the generator. But I suppose if you're going to shoot torpedoes, you want to shoot them off before you actually die. Otherwise, what's the point in having them? Sneaky, sneaky. Right, so I retaliated. And I scored 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. And I got a couple of exploding crits.
Yeah, we got some exploding crits on that one.
Which is great. I rolled 2 exploding crits. And what we mean by that is if you roll 2 exploding crit, or if you roll a critical, the way we're playing it is you get to re-roll, and if you rolled another critical, you get to re-roll again, and they would all accumulate up. So I scored, I think it was 2 crits and nothing, and then I rolled my extra 2 and got another 2 hits.
Yeah.
Which was great for me. So that's done, what, to this guy? Quite a lot of damage.
It took off, so he rolled then his green dice, he got 1 focus and 1 blank, so nothing, so he lost his 3 shields and 1 hull point. So he's down to having 4 hull left. Y-Wings are pretty tough. But I'd be worried about him next turn now.
Yeah, Y-Wings can't move worth a damn. They're like, but they are pretty tough.
Flying bricks.
Right, moving on. We're moving into turn 3 and the movement and the actions.